Hey, Mike, can I ask you something?
Of course, yeah.
When you were learning English, did you ever try to read something and just give up halfway through?
Oh, more than once. Like you start reading, and then there's a word you don't know, and then another one, and then another one, and suddenly you're just staring at the page.
Yes, exactly. And then you feel like maybe English just isn't for me.
Which is completely not true, by the way.
Completely not true. And that's actually why today's video exists. Because there is a better way to learn English through reading. A fun way, an easy way.
And it starts with a good story.
So if you've ever felt lost trying to read in English, or if you just want to learn in a way that actually feels enjoyable,
Stay right here.
this is English conversation practice for beginners.
Welcome back, everyone. You're watching Easy English Podcast.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing something a little different.
A little special, actually.
We have a short story for you. A simple, fun, easy story written especially for beginner English learners.
And we're not just going to read it at you, we're going to read it together. Stop along the way, explain things, and practice.
So it feels less like a lesson and more like story time.
Exactly. Story time for English learners. I love it.
So get comfortable. This is going to be fun.
Okay, so before we start the story, Mike, why do you think stories are such a good way to learn English?
I think because when there's a story, you actually want to know what happens next. Like your brain is engaged. It's not just memorizing words, it's following a journey.
Right, and when you're interested, you remember more.
Exactly. If I just say, the word for a place where you sleep when you travel is hotel. Okay, fine. You might remember it.
But if a character in a story checks into a hotel and something funny happens there,
You remember it forever.
yes, because it has context, it has feeling.
And stories use real, everyday language, the kind of English you actually hear in real life.
Not textbook English, real English.
So today's story is short, it's simple, and every sentence is written for A1 and A2 level learners.
We'll go slowly, we'll explain new words, and we'll practice together.
Ready?
Let's do it. Okay, our story today is called A Good Day for Tom.
Ooh, I like Tom already.
Let's find out why it's a good day. I'll read, and Mike, you jump in whenever you want to explain something or react.
Perfect. Let's go.
Tom wakes up early. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. He opens his eyes and looks at the window. The sun is shining. Tom smiles.
Okay, stop there for a second. The sun is shining. That's a lovely phrase. Shining means the sun is bright and giving light, like the sun is shining today. Beautiful.
And Tom smiles? That tells us something right away, doesn't it? Even without saying it, we know Tom is happy.
Right. One word, smiles. And we understand his feeling. That's good storytelling.
Okay, continuing. Tom gets up and goes to the kitchen. He makes a cup of coffee. He sits at the table and thinks, today is special. Today is Saturday.
Saturday, that explains everything.
We all know that feeling, right? You wake up and you remember, it's the weekend.
Okay, so there's a nice little phrase here. He thinks. In English, we often say he thinks or she thinks to show someone is in their own head, having a quiet moment.
You can also say he wonders, which means he's thinking about something with a little curiosity.
But for beginners, he thinks is perfect, simple, clear.
Let's keep going. Tom puts on his shoes. He takes his book and his bag. He opens the front door. But wait, it is raining.
Oh no, Tom.
Poor Tom.
Okay, but wait, that's a great little phrase. It means something unexpected is happening, something you didn't plan for. Like, but wait, something is different now.
And it is raining. The weather changed. The sun was shining before, remember?
And now it's raining. Classic.
Sounds like a Monday, not a Saturday.
Right. Okay, keep going. I need to know if Tom is okay.
Tom looks at the rain. He is not angry. He is not sad. He thinks for a moment. Then he goes back to the kitchen. He makes another cup of coffee. He sits by the window. He opens his book. He reads.
Ah,
I know, right?
Tom is so calm, so peaceful.
And this is beautiful because the plan changed. But Tom didn't get upset. He just adapted.
He adapted. That might be a new word for some people. It means he changed his plan to fit the new situation.
Like when you plan a picnic and it rains, so you have the picnic inside.
Exactly. And there's a really sweet contrast in this part of the story. He is not angry. He is not sad. The writer tells us what Tom is not feeling before telling us what he does feel.
It's a nice writing trick, and it makes Tom very likable.
Very likable. Continue.
Outside, the rain falls softly. Inside, Tom is warm. He reads 1 page, then 2, then 10. Time passes, and Tom thinks this is a good day.
Oh, that's lovely.
Right? Such a simple story, but it feels complete.
Time passes. That's a great phrase. It means time is going by, quietly, naturally. You're not watching the clock. You're just in the moment.
And the ending, this is a good day. It connects back to the title, A Good Day for Tom.
Even though the plan changed, even though it rained, it was still a good day.
Because he found something good in a different situation.
I really like Tom.
Me too.
Okay, let's pull out some of the best phrases from that story. The ones you can actually use in real life.
Good idea. Okay, first one. The sun is shining. How do you use this?
Easy. You're talking to someone and it's a nice day. You say, look, the sun is shining today. Or, I love when the sun is shining.
Perfect. Next, he has a plan. Your version?
I have a plan for tonight. She has a plan for the weekend. Super easy to use.
Love it. Now, it is raining. Can we make this more natural?
Yeah. In real conversation, people often say, it's raining, with the contraction. It's raining outside. It's raining so hard today. Oh no, it's raining.
Great. And the last one, time passes. This one is a little more poetic, but you can use it when you're describing a relaxing or peaceful moment.
Like, I read my book and time just passed. We talked for hours. Time passed so fast.
Beautiful. Okay, one more thing. Did you notice how the story used very short sentences?
Yes. Tom smiles. He reads, it is raining. Short, clear, easy.
That's actually a great tip for speaking, too. When you don't know what to say, use short sentences. They work. They're natural.
Don't make it complicated. Simple is strong.
Okay, so let's talk about the story a little more. Mike, what did you think about Tom as a character?
Honestly, I think Tom is kind of inspiring. Like most people, including me, if my Saturday plan gets ruined by rain, I'd be pretty annoyed.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be like, ugh, why is it raining? I had plans.
And Tom just made more coffee and read his book.
Which is honestly the perfect response. And it made me think, sometimes the unplanned moments are actually the best ones.
That's deep for a beginner English story.
I know, right? But it's true. And I think stories do that. They make you think about your own life, even when they're simple.
That's exactly why we chose this format, because when you connect a story to your own feelings, you remember the language.
Okay, so Let's say you want to tell your version of this story about your Saturday. How would you start?
You could say, last Saturday I woke up early, or last weekend I had a plan.
I wanted to go to the market, but it was raining. See? Same structure, different story.
Your life, your words, your English.
All right, practice time. We're going to say sentences from the story. You say them out loud with us.
Come on, don't be shy. Say it out loud. It matters.
Ready? Here we go.
The sun is shining.
I have a plan.
He wants to go to the park.
It is raining.
I am not angry.
I sit by the window.
Time passes.
This is a good day.
Great. Now try this. Say your own sentence using I want to.
Like, I want to drink coffee. I want to go outside. I want to watch a movie.
Just finish the sentence. I want to... What do you want to do this weekend?
Say it out loud or write it in the comments. Both are great.
Okay, here is your comment challenge for today.
Tell us.
Write your own mini version of Tom's story. Just 2 or 3 sentences about your weekend, your plan. What happened?
It can be anything. Last Saturday, I wanted to go shopping, but I was tired. So I stayed home and watched TV. Done.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be yours.
And honestly, reading your stories in the comments is one of our favorite things.
We will read them, every single one.
So go ahead, be Tom. Tell us about your good day. Okay, what a lovely episode.
It really was. I think Tom might be my new favorite character.
Same. Maybe we'll bring him back sometime.
Ooh, maybe. But for now, to everyone watching,
You just read a story in English. You understood it, you practiced with it.
that is not nothing. That is real progress.
Every story you read, every sentence you practice, it all adds up, little by little, day by day.
So keep going, keep reading, keep practicing. You are doing so much better than you think.
Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It helps more learners find us.
And subscribe to Easy English Podcast so you never miss a new episode.
We'll be back very soon with something new.
Until then, take care, be kind to yourself, and maybe make a cup of coffee and read a good book.
Just like Tom.
Just like Tom. Bye, everyone.
Bye.